If you had the chance, would you face one of your biggest fears? It's said that around 30% of people fear spiders, 25% are afraid of heights, and death tops the list. For me, it's always been the darkness. I don't think I can do it. Gotta pack it all up. After years of living with this fear, you stay here, right? You're not leaving.
I'm staying.
Baby. I'm finally ready to face it head on. I will attempt to spend 24 hours alone in these woods, coming face to face with my worst fear. The dark. I drove 3 hours from Portland, Oregon to Gifford National Forest in Washington. I got off the road and drove 7 miles on this dirt road, which is when my cell phone stopped having signal and I saw no one. We made it. This looks really pretty. This is my first solo adventure, and I chose to do it in the woods. This should be interesting. It was very difficult filming by myself, and yep, it got completely wet. If you saw our last video, you'll know that I'll be doing some solo adventures for a little time. Bernardo knows I'm afraid of the dark, and he likes to make these little jokes.
You're a little scared?
Am I scared?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's pitch black.
Baby, why are you scared? There's no one around here.
Yeah, that's the thing. There could be someone here. Someone who would want to kill us.
Why would someone want to kill us?
These people don't have a motive. Our door locked. You're doing this?
This is weird.
It locked? This is the lock.
What the f***? This is weird. This is weird.
You're scared. We're gonna have to leave.
This is nothing.
Those are prints. I take medicine, I go to sleep. Thank you, Jesus. And Bernardo said I should get a cabin or something, but I think I'll be more afraid in the cabin than out here. Because at least I think the trees are gonna keep me safe. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. This backpack's heavy. Car's over there. I'm gonna find a place to set up camp now. Okay, I think this is a good place to call home. Hear the sound of the river and go swimming. So we have, I think, 2 more hours until the sun sets. We need to get some firewood because we're gonna have, hopefully, a delicious dinner. I forgot that I brought this to keep us safe, and we have we have the bear spray. I'm saying us safe because I feel less alone if I say like we're on this adventure, even though I know you're not here. But I've never used one of these. Oh shit. Ooh, this is harder than it looks. I always get distracted with little things, like when this American robin showed up. I know red robins mean something, but I don't know what they mean, but maybe it's someone sending me a sign. Hopefully it's a good sign, not like get out. Okay, so seeing this bird can be considered a sign of spring and new beginnings. Whew. There's a blue jay. See what I mean? Okay. I found this wood. Just taking all the precautions for the fire. Okay, let's make dinner. Preparing for this trip, I thought cooking steak like this was a good idea. It's probably another hour before it gets dark. Hopefully I can eat before. But this is pretty hard cooking like this. I mean, I'm definitely learning for the next time. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. That was a lot of work, and I'm sure it's cold. I'm sure there's a better method. Yeah, make something more simple. Like in medium rare, there's some potatoes underneath. Presentation, 0. I sure do miss Bernardo. Four out of 10. Not too good. Came back to the car to wash everything off. Leave the stuff that I cooked with in the car, so no bears. It's getting really cold now. I don't know if I made the right decision. Because it's gonna be like really dark. I don't think there's gonna be a moon because of the clouds. I thought this was a good idea during the day, but now it's getting dark. I don't know if I can. This is just too much. In the US, around 11% of adults have reported a fear of the dark. I wish all of you were here with me. We can face it together. You know, the funny thing is, I'm not afraid of the animals, but of someone hiding in the dark. Don't worry, the car is, I can't see the car, but when it's daylight I can see it, so if something really does freak me out, I'm gonna leave I can't leave the tent. I'm gonna pack it all up and get the hell out of here. Show a little smoky. I don't think I can do it. I've gotta pack it all up. Shit. I'm just gonna take the tent. I can't do it. I don't know if I'm gonna freak out. It's the stupid dark. It's the dark. The dark. No one is there. I know if you're not afraid of the dark, you're probably thinking, what the hell? As I stayed by the fire, I definitely had the axe, bear spray, and mini lights ready to take on the dark. and whatever was in those woods. I'm gonna get this and sleep with them. Ooh. I hope if there's a bear, I'm gonna remember. And just see. Okay, that's for if there's a bear or a person. If there's a person, I won't even have time to do all that. I'll be dead. I'll have a heart attack. Okay, there's no person coming. I'm not gonna just think that. Oh, I can do this. I can get through it. It's just my mind playing games on me. It's just the dark, right? It's just the dark. I actually read in Psychology Today, it's really that people aren't afraid of the dark. They're afraid of the unknown and the unseen. I'm not afraid of the unknown or unseen. It's just trees. Okay. Good night. Sweet dreams. Hopefully see you in the morning. Fingers crossed. I got this if I need it. It's right here by my head. Okay. Good night. I did wake up from a nightmare where someone was breaking into the tent. But because of that, I was able to see this. There was beauty in the dark. We did it! Woo-hoo. I mean, I didn't sleep too well, which I was expecting. And I didn't get too afraid. I mean, I got afraid, but it wasn't like crazy. But the thing is that I was able to stay here. It's pretty to wake up like this, with the trees and the sound of the river. That's pretty good. This makes it all worth everything that went on last night. Waking up to this view, having some coffee, some peace and quiet. Now, did you think I was gonna come here and not try to swim? This place is too pretty not to. I mean, it's a spring, so it's super cold, but it's a good way to end the trip, like a little celebration. This was much better than the steak. I wanted to share with you that Bernardo is in Mexico on the beach there for a couple of weeks. It's quite funny because someone recognized him there on the beach and said, "Oh my gosh, are you Bernardo from Steps of Two Foreigners?" So yeah, it was quite ironic. But he's definitely enjoying the sun there. He already has his Brazilian color back. He's enjoying himself, so that's really good. Just thought I would update you on that. As I packed up camp, I felt a renewed sense of accomplishment. I mean, I wouldn't say I completely faced my fears because I did have some help from a sleeping pill. Baby steps. I'm trying to see the darkness not as an enemy, but rather seeing that it offers me two things I'm fascinated with: the stars and the moon.